Hi there, I'm Eric Warden, hometown guy. I do mornings on Tide Radio at 102.1, but I also very honored to have been the host over the last few years of the Emerging Artist Contest. And this showcase, this is our first episode of 3, will highlight the 10 finalists from last year's 7th annual get-together. Singer-songwriters of all ages putting together their best here in front of you. We're going to start off with Alice Connor.
So this is called Heaven and Me. Only in your eyes am I finally seen. Only in your eyes can I see me. Only in your arms can I drop to my knees. Only in your arms is it safe to be me. Only in your heart am I pure and sweet. I am sitting on your lap and flying in my dreams, laughing when I'm sad and fighting when I'm weak. You see, heaven in me. Oh, heaven in me. Only in your hands is it safe to land. Only in your hands can I change my plans. Only on your knees can I be the queen I always wanted to be. Only on your knees can your prayers save me. Only in your heart am I pure and sweet. I am sitting on your lap and flying in my dreams, laughing when I'm sad and fighting when I'm weak. You see, heaven in me, heaven in me. Only in your simple grace do I see the beauty of the human race. Something's lost and something's found every time you leave and you come back round. Only in your heart am I pure and sweet. I am sitting on your lap and flying in my dreams, laughing when I'm sad and fighting when I'm weak. You see, oh, you see, heaven in me, heaven in me. Only on your feet do I dance without touching the ground. Round and round, round and round. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Heaven in Me, that's Alice Connor. Great way to kick off Showcase. As we take a look at the Emerging Artist Contest, Richard Moss is coming up. We also have an interview with Larry BERWALD. Hope you can stay with us.
Tidewater Arts Outreach presents the 8th Annual Sea Level Singer-Songwriter Festival on April 2nd through 4th. Grammy-nominated artist Sarah Jarosz headlines the festival at the Roper Center on April 2nd. The festival includes concerts in venues around Norfolk. Live music, including an emerging artist showcase, workshops, street buskers, and a Paul Reed Smith guitar raffle. Go to TidewaterArtsOutreach.org for tickets and information, and mark your calendars for the 8th Annual Sea-Level Singer-Songwriter Festival.
So now we're here with Marianne Tobos. She's the Executive Director and Founder of Tidewater Arts Outreach. So talk to us a little bit about what TAO is.
The mission of Tidewater Arts Outreach is to share the joy and healing power of the arts with people who are isolated from society in dependent care locations around Hampton Roads. We rely on community support to fulfill this mission, and we invite your consideration, your participation. We want to encourage you to visit our website and our Facebook pages to find out more. Thank you so much.
Welcome back to Showcase. I'm Eric Warden. The Emerging Artist Contest is pretty amazing. We'll have more great live music coming up in moments from Richard Moss. Larry BERWALD is one of the coordinators that helps all this come together every year. This takes a big group of people to really pull off something like this. There are great benefits for the artists and certain criteria for getting into the top 10. Let's find out more.
Hi, I'm Rachel Lang, and I'm here with Larry BERWALD, one of the associate producers of the Emerging Artist Contest. Thank you so much for being here.
Of course.
Tell me a little bit about your role in the contest.
Over several years, I've been on the preliminary judging panels where we go through sometimes hundreds of submissions of original music that are brought to us for consideration in the contest. And we have quite a process and quite a number of people involved in filtering those for the best quality and the most appropriate fit for the Emerging Artists Showcase. And so we filter through and we get down, we have quite a process with multiple judges, and we have listening events that are held privately in the months leading up to. We have deadlines for submissions. The artist will submit recordings of their work, and we generally don't know what these folks look like, which is kind of a great thing. We get ages all over the map. We get different styles of music. Fundamentally, it is a singer-songwriter competition. So the people are individuals who self-accompany. There's no duos or bands. They're all individual singer-songwriters, sort of in the James Taylor, Sean Colvin tradition. And as I say, it's just remarkable the talent that comes out. And every year we meet new people. But we also re-meet some of the people from previous years because you can enter the contest repeatedly if you have not been a winner. So we've had several people that we've had the pleasure of coming back 2 or 3 times with new songs and just freshening of their talent. It's quite an event, and it's a benefit to the community in terms of just the pure entertainment value of that. But again, every year there's someone new who, where did these people come from? You know, and they just this is a terrific song, who is this person?
Yeah.
And that whole process is really, is a lot of fun for all of us involved as observers, and to also be encouraging. Many of these people, all they get to play is maybe at their local coffee shop. And so for them to be able to come to the beautiful Addicts Theater and to play for a house full of music-adoring fans who are very supportive, whether they know who this artist is or not, the organization has a reputation for the quality of music. So people who come to these events know that if they've never heard of these people, they're going to be well entertained.
So, how do the judges make their selects? Like, what sort of, I guess, what are you guys looking for when that process?
Well, it is an interesting process. There are specific parameters. We are looking at the ability of the person to perform. We're looking at the caliber of the composition, the actual songwriting. So there is a grading on music, lyrics, presentation, performance. Those are the fundamental qualities. And of course, as I mentioned before, they are limited to being a solo artist. So we can't have someone with a lot of synthesizers or the symphony orchestra or even the rock band format. It's already narrowed down to certain parameters that are there primarily to make it a level playing field. This is not America's Got Talent, where you have jugglers competing with rock bands and with animal acts and so on like that. This is a narrow and specific field of singer-songwriter. And again, I mentioned artists like James Taylor or Sean Colvin who define a sort of a genre of acoustic music, the person who writes their own songs and delivers them. So that in itself narrows it down. So, and then beyond the specifics of music, lyrics, performance, what judges are really looking for is to be moved. Did this artist do something to me? And so they may be stronger in performance than they are in their particular lyrics, but they have moved the judges just the way that any artist moves an audience. So that's the intangible factor that we all can't always say why we like this favorite musician of ours, but it's that intangible thing. I don't know what it is, but I love it.
Yeah, they call it the it factor, that you can't quite put your finger on, but when it's there.
Yeah, you know it when you hear it or see it, or both.
So have you noticed how this contest has sort of helped support people in, their, I guess, goal or dream to become a musician? Has it helped advance them or
I think,
take them anywhere that...
And I've had the pleasure of coming to know some of these artists and seeing them in the local community. And I think for many of them, it gives them a sense of self-confidence that, hey, I can do this and I should go ahead and try. And I can stand on a big stage and do this same thing that I've been doing in my bedroom mostly. Yeah. So that sense of confidence and endorsement that gives credibility from the outside and from the inside for them. And that's really fun to watch. Many of these singers and writers are young people, some of them even in their teens. And so this can be a big step for them sort of in their emotional journey of like, should I even be doing this? Do people want to hear me or not? And if they've made it to this stage, they've already been through a lot of very picky people, i.e. judges, who they have pleased. So it makes them feel good about going forward with what they're doing.
Our next artist on the Emerging Artist Contest comes to us by way of Southern California. He was inspired by the likes of Tom Waits, great singer-songwriters, and this man really stands to be a great example of it's never too late to get out there and do something that your heart really loves. Richard Moss, after 40 years, he says, let's do this. And he made it into the top 10. Hope you're enjoying his showcase.
We're on our way off to the city, off to Manhattan, the Upper East Side. It's an adventure. She's off to college, we're just along for the ride. Last time I looked, she was a baby, learning to walk without falling down. Now she's all grown in the Big Apple, learning to fly across town. You can't hold on to them when they're all grown. You have to let them fly away. You can't turn the clock back or hit the rewind. Just do all you can here today. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. Up 2nd Avenue, dinner at Patsy's, late afternoon, as the day starts to fade, beer and some pizza, then off to leave her, wishing that we could have stayed. You can't hold on to them when they're all grown. You have to let them fly away. You can't turn the clock back or hit the rewind. Just do all you can here today. We're on our way out of the city, out of Manhattan, the Upper East Side. It's an adventure. She's back in college, we're all alone for the ride. We're all alone for the ride. We're all alone for the ride.
That's Richard Moss, Off to the City. As we're getting ready to wrap up episode 1 of the showcase, the Emerging Artist Contest, we'll wrap up with Steve LAZAR coming up next.
Hello, I'm Larry BERWALD with Tidewater Arts Outreach. Tidewater Arts Outreach is an organization that helps share healing music and art with people in special needs situations. And every year, Tidewater Arts Outreach hosts the Sea Level Festival in Norfolk, Virginia. And every year they raffle off a beautiful high-end musical instrument, a one-of-a-kind Paul Reed Smith Artist Package guitar. It's an electric and acoustic guitar, and it's a magnificent instrument that is generously brought to us with the support of the Paul Reed Smith Company.
Hi everyone, I'm Paul Reed Smith, and this hollow body guitar, this hollow body PRS guitar, is one of our piezo instruments. It's actually 2 guitars in one. There's a piezo guitar that you can go out and sound like an acoustic guitar, and it's an electric guitar. And if you want to get both in one jack, you can go out of that. It's also got a beautiful flamed, curly tiger maple top, back, neck. By the way, it's signed. If you'd like to send it back, I'll make it personal to the person that gets the instrument.
The artist package instruments are built custom with a combination of materials and features that are not stock. This guitar features dual humbucking pickups. The 57 pickup PRS winds their own pickups, and just to match their instruments.
The lucky raffle ticket buyer who wins this guitar is going to be in for a real treat. Tickets will be sold leading up to the April Sea Level Festival, available through Tidewater Arts Outreach.
Welcome back to Showcase, the Emerging Artist Contest for Tidewater Arts Outreach, as we look back, concluding episode 1 with, he was a real crowd pleaser. He's a multi-instrumentalist. He's worked out with a whole lot of local great talent, and he also helps out kids. He teaches at Cape Henry Collegiate as well. Yes, he's got beautiful, long, flowing hair. His name is Steve LAZAR. This is called Smile.
It's like she invented the smile. She'll hold your attention a while. It's like she discovered how to be a lover with style. She might have come up with a kiss. Her lips are nothing but bliss. It's like she never could get any better than this. I know that she has figured out how to leave me wanting more. Oh, just her smile can bring about a feeling like you've never seen a smile before. She and I would fit like a glove. You know she rises above. I bet you can't imagine she fills me with passion and love. I know that she's one of a kind, and she's so refined. Be the best of both worlds, best friend and lover combined. I know that she has figured out how to leave me wanting more. Oh, just her smile can bring about a feeling like you've never seen a smile before. That she has figured out how to leave me wanting more. Oh, just her smile can bring about a feeling like you've never seen a smile before. I know that she's one of a kind, and she's so refined. She'd be the best of both worlds, best friend and lover combined.
Steve LAZAR and Smile, wrapping up episode 1 of Showcase, the Emerging Artist Contest. We'll continue with another episode, of course, coming. This is just the first of 3 to come. Of course, the Tidewater Arts Outreach folks would like very much for you to participate in the Sea Level Festival. Find out more about this important charity at tidewaterartsoutreach.org.